Hello there. Been hard on yourself lately, and the first thing that pops into your head are negative words? Probably you might need self compassion. Self compassion is about being kind and understanding to yourself, especially when things are tough or you make mistakes. It involves treating yourself with the same care you would give to a friend going through a hard time. This is important because it helps you handle your emotion better, reduces stress, and makes you more resilient. It's like giving yourself a supportive pep talk instead of being overly critical when things don't go well. Overall, self compassion is a way of being a good friend to yourself in all situations. Dr. Kristin Neff, a pioneer in the field of self compassion research, identifies three components of self compassion. Number one, self kindness, being warm and understanding toward oneself rather than harshly critical or being judgmental. It involves offering comfort and support in times of difficulty. For example, imagine you just made a mistake at work. Instead of beating yourself up and saying, I'm so stupid, practicing self compassion would involve saying to yourself, I made a mistake, but everyone does. It's okay. I will learn from it and do better next time. It's like being your own supportive friend and offering comfort and encouragement when you need it the most. Common humanity, recognizing that suffering and challenges are part of shared human experience. Instead of feeling isolated in one's struggles, self compassion involves understanding that everyone faces difficulties and that's okay to be imperfect. For example, consider a situation where you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, perhaps juggling work, family, and personal responsibilities. Instead of thinking, I am the only one who can't handle everything smoothly, practicing common humanity means acknowledging that many people face similar challenges. You might realize that others too struggle with work life balance, and it's not a sign of personal failure. Recognizing our shared human experiences helps us feel more connected and less isolated in our difficulties, fostering a sense of understanding and acceptance of imperfection. Third, mindfulness. Holding one's painful thoughts and emotions in balanced awareness without getting overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness helps individuals observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in negative self talk. For example, imagine you're going through a tough time, feeling stressed or anxious. Practicing mindfulness in this situation would involve observing your thoughts and emotions without getting completely caught up in them. Instead of getting overwhelmed by negative self talk like, I can't handle this or I am a failure, you pause and you become aware of these thoughts. You might say to yourself, I am feeling stressed right now and that's okay. It's a passing emotion and I don't have to believe everything my mind is telling me. Mindfulness allows you to approach your thoughts with a sense of detachment and clarity, promoting a more balanced and constructive perspective. Here's why self compassion is important. Number one, enhances emotional well being. Self compassion contributes to emotional resilience by helping individuals cope with challenging emotions more effectively. It fosters a healthier emotional state and reduces the impact of negative thoughts and feelings. Number two, promotes mental health. Research suggests that self compassion is associated with lower levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. It can be a protective factor against mental health issues. Number three, encourages growth and learning. When individuals are kind to themselves in the face of failures, they are more likely to approach challenges with a growth mindset. This means they see setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as indicators of personal inadequacy. 4. Improves relationships. Being compassionate toward oneself often translates into being more understanding and compassionate toward others. It fosters healthier interpersonal relationships by reducing self-centeredness and judgment. And lastly, number 5, increases motivation. Contrary to the belief that self criticism is a motivating force, research indicates that self compassion is a more sustainable and effective motivator. People who are self compassionate are more likely to persist in the face of difficulties. To some, self compassion is a valuable skill that can be positively impact various aspects of our lives, from mental health and well being to relationship and personal growth. It allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and a kinder, more understanding attitude towards themselves.